Hi, everybody. It's Sandra. I'd like to welcome you and thank you so much for coming to today's video. I recently bought out 2 big collections of jewelry. So today we're going to continue having a look at that. And in addition, I'm just getting ready to bring a bunch of jewelry to the auction. So I figured I would give you guys first dibs in case anybody wants to buy anything. If you just came here to look at the haul, that's absolutely fine. No pressure to buy anything as always. But if you do want to buy anything, please reach out to me at imthefunkypickle@gmail.com. And if you don't see this video right away, that's okay. You can reach out to me whenever. If I still have it, I'm happy to sell it to you. Please let me know what you think below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I certainly do hope you would consider subscribing to the channel. All right, let's do it. I'll be right back. I still have a few crosses left. This one is a beauty, isn't it? Interestingly, even though it seems like a Nicky Butler, and I did get a large number of Nicky Butler pieces, it isn't signed NB, but it does say 925 India in there. I'm wondering if possibly this came on a Nicky Butler chain, and that was where the signature is, or if it isn't a Nicky Butler at all, maybe it's just the wannabe. It is sterling silver, beautiful semi-precious gems. It's so pretty, isn't it? Let me put this on the torque and we'll have a look at how it would look on. Isn't that something? It's so beautiful. It has gorgeous colors in it. Lovely. This one is quite unusual. I've never seen anything like this before. And it has this movement right here. And this is sterling silver. This is an Amy Kahn Russell. It is marked AKR right there. Yeah, not doing a great job, but hopefully you can see that. This is a quite rare piece. It's carved beautifully. It's a great designer. I love Amy Kahn Russell's stuff. Very unique. I'm going to keep my neck right there for a moment, and we're going to have a look at some of these, which I've had for a while. Last time I put some of these up, you guys bought all of them. So here's the first one. This is about 27 or 28 inches. Very pretty little bird fetishes, he, she beads. I don't think the findings are sterling. Doesn't look it, does it? No, we'll put that on the neck. I have a bunch of them, so. That's great. I love the neutral colors in that one. Next up, we have this. This is about 16.5 inches or so. Pretty colors, very summery. Opens and closes fine. Pretty. This one is about 14.5 inches long. Some nice pieces of turquoise. Take a look at it from the side. I like them together too, actually. This one is about 17 inches long. More pretty neutral colors. Let's see if this one's gonna, well, it somewhat fits on there without overlapping this one too much. Each one's very different, right? Next, we have this little thing. Those are likely real silver, real liquid silver, but I don't know, so I'll say it isn't. It doesn't matter. It's not going to be a lot of money anyway. So we'll just say that one isn't real because I don't know. It's very pretty too. And then we have one last one. This one. This is about 21 inches or so. No markings that I can see. I guess that's a little turquoise. It might be fakey. I don't think so, though. Hematite. And let's put this one on, too. Those actually do look great together, I think. Pretty, right? I love all of those. Look at this beautiful little locket. I'm assuming this is gold filled. And I can't read it. I don't know what that says. From something. Best wishes, Ruby. Isn't that sweet? Aw. Now this one, I didn't see a mark on it other than this patent, which is, I believe that says 03. So 1903. This beautiful antique locket. RE, Ruby somebody or other, but look at this. Isn't that nice? There is just a tiny little bit of space here, but it does open and close fine. Isn't that a beautiful antique? Look at this pretty sterling silver and marcasite bracelet. This measures about 7 inches long. Nicely constructed. It's different. I've never seen one in this pattern. All the marcasites are there. Pretty. And here's what it looks like on the wrist. It's cool. There's something kind of mod about it. Very sweet. Here's yet another cross. This one is a Nicky Butler. And this is very nice that it comes with this sterling silver chain. It's about 24 inches long or so. Beautiful color combo on this one. And there's the NB right there. It says 925 right there in India. That's a very pretty cabochon turquoise center. I'll put this one on the neck. I love Nicky Butler stuff. This has nice weight. It's not a cheap little thing. It's very nicely made. All those stones are hand set. I like the dark background on this one. It really gives it a lot of depth. Beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen a Nicky Butler that has turquoise like this. This may be the only one I have with the turquoise. Love it. This next bracelet I got, and I wore it a few times. I kept it for a bit. I am ready to sell it. This is maybe one of the best vintage bracelets ever in life. Never seen anything like this. Never. I don't see any markings on it. It is kind of small. It's less than a 7, just a touch less than a 7. Let me bring this up into the light so you can really have a look at those colors. This is truly special, isn't it? I enjoyed wearing this. I'll tell you, I got a lot of attention in it. It certainly looks like it's from the 40s, doesn't it? It's amazing. Very surprising that it's not signed by the maker. because this is certainly something to be proud of. Let's put it on the wrist and have a better look at it. This is majorly beautiful. Is that a word? Majorly? I think it is. It doesn't fit this mannequin hand very well, but it looked awesome on me. I loved it. Beautiful old piece. I love vintage jewelry. I mean, I love new jewelry too. There's not much jewelry that I don't love, actually. I see beauty in everything, but especially this one right here. This is truly exceptional. Never seen anything like it. Couldn't find anything like it. I did a reverse Google image search. Nothing. Beautiful construction, beautiful colors, beautiful bracelet. Isn't this a beautiful sterling silver and opal necklace? There's a lot of reflection, beautiful colors. And this is on a sterling silver chain also, 925 Italy. Let me give this a quick measure. The chain is about 18 inches long or so. That is a real beauty. Look at the glow. It's so bright. Gorgeous. Here's a pretty turquoise and sterling silver bracelet. This one measures about 8 inches long, and it's signed by somebody I've never heard of before. But first of all, let's take a look. Oops. I like how the turquoise is different shapes. And look at the frames too. Very pretty. 5 pieces of turquoise. And this one is signed Sterling LLL. I don't know who that is. I don't know if that's Native American. I'm not sure. It certainly is pretty though. I think that kind of clasp has a special name that I know, but I can't think of it. Am I the only one who goes blank? Tell me it's not only me. Well, it's a beautiful thing. I love the shade of blue. Very, very different, isn't it? Here's a pretty little pair of flower amber earrings. These are marked Poland 925. And V8, maybe? Is that what that says? Aren't these pretty? Little clip-ons. The clips work fine. Sweet. I like that there's 2 different colors of amber. This is honey and cognac, I believe. Here's a beautiful black beaded necklace with sterling silver and marcasites. And there are 2 spacers right here. I see there is a tiny marcasite missing from one. I don't think you would notice it. Interestingly, I don't think these findings are sterling for some reason. This is a very unique piece. I've never seen anything like this before. Let's take a look at it on the neck. This one's different, right? And there's about a 7.5 inch drop or so. It's interesting. There's some nice weight. These are not plastic. They may be onyx. I'm not sure what the beads are. There's something very elegant about it. This is so nicely accented with these 2 spacers. It's a very interesting piece, I think. Here's one you might fall in love with. Look at that pretty carved carnelian, the butterfly, the little pieces of grass. Nice condition, sterling silver. Let's just pull it into the light a little bit. Beautiful translucence. Look at it from the side. Now, I think a lot of these items, at least the ones that, not the vintage ones, but the estate sale ones, I think are from QVC or HSN. Somebody had lovely taste. And this stuff definitely cost real money. And I don't think this person from either of the collections I bought wore anything very much, because the condition is truly excellent. That's very interesting. The more you look at it, the more you see. I love carnelian too. I love the feel of it. I love the color of it. This is a beautiful pendant. Here is an iconic necklace. This is a Whiting and Davis, of course. I've never seen one that is white with kind of gold highlights like this. It's a little bit of handling wear. This is an older piece. I love the teeth. And we'll take a look here. This was an auction find from a long time ago. I wanted to hold this one back because I have been wearing this because it's so groovy. I'm sorry. Pardon my hands. Klutziness. Whiting and Davis, copyright symbol. That is something special, isn't it? We're definitely going to put this one on the neck. This one measures about 16 inches to 18 inches. This is quite a statement piece. Definitely some wear to the ivory colored enameling here and there. And as I say, that doesn't really bother me. I don't like things to look shiny and new when they're vintage like this one. Very cool. Look at this one wrapped around. Fun. This one is also Whiting and Davis. Whoa. Look at that glass. And there it is, Whiting Davis. There's no and, huh? No, I guess not. That's amazing. Look at that sapphire blue. This is very different, isn't it? Let me just give the chain a quick measure. The chain is about 24 inches. Now, I got the Whiting and Davis jewelry at an auction years and years ago, and I sold some of it, but these were my favorite things. And I have worn this one too. This is nice and heavy. Look at the glass. It's so interesting. Awesome color. Very collectible name brand. A name brand like this will likely go up in value over time too. They're certainly not making this anymore. This looks very 1970s, maybe 60s. So cool. I can't stop looking at it. It's a neat piece. How different is this pendant? And this one is marked somewhere. There it is, right? OS. I don't know who that is. 925. Very mod. It's a cool piece. I don't know if this is going to fit the torque. Let's see. I couldn't fit both of those, but just to give you an idea of what this looks like. Very mod. I like how wavy the edges are. Nice weight on this. It's massive, as you can see. Isn't that different? It's an awesome piece of sterling silver right there. Take a look at that. This necklace is a blast, isn't it? And this one is not going to be an expensive one. I know some of the viewers are more serious collectors, and some people just like stuff that's fun. So hopefully everybody is included, and no matter what your budget, you can buy something from me. That's what I hope anyway. I know some people are financially challenged. I hear that. I hear that. Did I do the drop on this one? I don't think I did. And this one doesn't have an opening. You just put it over your head. I think I already checked it, but I can't remember. Let me do it again. This one has about a 15.5-inch drop. It's a fun piece. This gorgeous necklace has about a 7-inch drop or so. And this one, I love this star sapphire look. These are glass. They're actually uranium glass. And I'm going to show that to you in a second. Okay, a little bit of problem right there and right there, huh? You could probably clean up. Well, let's take a look at it when I hit it with the black light. Hopefully it's dark enough that this is going to work. Yep, it is. Wow. Very interesting piece. I know a lot of people love collecting uranium glass jewelry. Let's just take a closer look at the construction. No markings. This is likely from the 20s. What a pretty antique that is. This is an interesting ring. Let's watch this one fluoresce. Am I too close? It's not really focusing well, but this is a very interesting amber chunk. Now, this is not real silver, that's for sure. But take a look at that. I love how the edges are unpolished. Let's check the size on this. It's interesting that they wouldn't have put this on real silver. It's a size 9. What an interesting amber ring. Look at this bold statement ring. This one has a couple of markings. It says 925 CN. I think that's for China, if I'm not mistaken. And then over here it says FZN. It's very pretty. I guess those are probably CZs. Maybe not. They might just be plain old rhinestones. They sure are glittery, though. This is a nice big size. A size 8.5. Let me just try to bring it into the light a little bit. It's very twinkly and sparkly. Pretty ring. Don't you love this? How cheerful and springy. Just a little pin. Love the colors. Beautiful pastels. Look at it from the side. This is metal with rhinestone centers. How sweet is that? This pretty necklace measures about 18 to 21 inches. This looks like a Grace Kelly kind of necklace, doesn't it? I'm going to take a look at the construction on this. It's interesting the way the emerald green wraps around. Nicely made, isn't it? I'm too close right here. And there's a spring ring, and there's the little extender thing, which is nice to have, as always. Beautiful colors. This one is certainly very, very sparkly. Hopefully that's coming across on my camera. I think it looks prettier in person. Great colors. Look at this adorable antique. A little bit of enameling on the sides. And let's make sure that closes. Well, it does, but it kind of needs to be on your clothing in order to close correctly. And what I love about this picture is the baby is so little, the baby cannot sit up on its own. And so this behind it, that kind of blanket, I think that that's the mother holding the baby up. I think that's what that is. I've seen photographs like this a lot, actually. I have some of them. But that's what it looks like to me. Look at a happy baby, right? Pretty antique piece. Look at this beautiful ring. This one is marked 925, and it also says MRF. How beautiful. That's some sort of a carved gemstone, isn't it? Well, it says 925 MRF. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. And over here, it says China. So this is probably a QVC. And just about a size 9. Isn't that pretty? Look at it from the side. There is a substantial amount of silver on this one. Beautiful lavender color. Love that. This is a beautiful and very bold ring. Look at that wide band, nice cutout. And this one is a Desert Rose Trading. There's the mark, 925. Beautiful statement piece. I love wearing big rings. This one certainly is big. Look at it from the side. Beautiful shade of purple, too. Nice condition. Let's see how big you are. Is that about a 7 3/4? Approximately. It's a very unique piece. I love it. Here is the last item for today. This is a beautiful Sage and Bypass ring, size 7, about. And there's the purity mark, 925, and the maker's mark, Sagen, right there. Put this one on our hand. I love the color combo on this. I also really love the high setting. Look at that. Very creative design, too. I like the textures on this one. Put a little bit more into the light. Interesting ring, right? Thank you, as always, so very much for coming. I truly appreciate you being here. Don't forget to let me know what you think below, and reach out if you'd like to buy anything at iamthefunkypickle@gmail.com. If you're having a bad day, I hope this video cheered you up at least a little bit. Be well until the next one, everybody. Cheers.